Okay, if you guys will join me, we're going to work through page 60 in your book, and then you're going to work through 61. So please pay attention to what we're doing. So you need either the periodic table that is in your book, which is on, I think, page 13, yes, or page 11 probably be the best one. So page 11, if you need to, turn to that page in your booklet, and you can either use that one or 13. They're both periodic tables. And so what we're going to be looking at is exactly what you just took notes on in the last video. Finding the number of protons, neutrons, and electrons, the mass number, and the atomic number. And the thing about these charts, if you'll start noticing in your book as we go through the charts, you know, pay attention to the order in which the numbers or the words are in, because they may not all be in the same order, worksheet to worksheet. So don't get in the use of get in the habit of just always doing atomic number and then doing protons and then doing electrons and so forth. So please pay attention to what the headings do say. So the first thing that we're going to do is titanium. And so find titanium, if you would, in your on your periodic table. Now it is number 22. Okay, so titanium's atomic number is 22. So that's going to be the first thing that we're going to do. So remember, if the atomic number is 22, then the number of protons is also 22. Also, that the protons plus and electrons are the same number. So you should always have, if we're doing atomic number, protons and electrons, that you should have three numbers that are always the same. Now, remember your mass number. Here's the one that becomes a little bit of math calculation. Your mass number, again, is your protons plus your neutrons. Okay, so in this case, 22 plus 27, so 49. Okay. So I'm going to give you just a second, if you would find carbon. Okay, so carbon has an atomic number of 6. So if it has an atomic number of 6, that means it's going to have 6 protons, 6 electrons. Again, your mass number is your protons plus neutrons. I do not know what my neutrons are, but I do know 6 plus my neutrons, I should put an in there, gives me 14. So we could write us a little math equation. I always got to get my math in there. So your number of neutrons would be 8. Okay, try chlorine on your own. Okay, so on chlorine, again, find your atomic number. It is 17. That means I have 17 protons, 17 electrons. I have a mass number of 37. So again, the number of neutrons plus my protons is 37. That means my number of neutrons is going to be 20. Go ahead and do silver. Okay, so silver is Ag. It has atomic number 47. That means 47 protons, 47 electrons. It has 60 neutrons, 47 protons, which gives you a mass number of 107. Lead, and if I go too fast, just hit the pause button until you are ready. So lead is going to be Pb. Again, don't just let me do the problems for you. Again, pause it, try to get the answers, and then watch what I do. So lead again is Pb. It has an atomic number of 82. Gives you 82 protons, 82 electrons, and my mass number is 209. So 209 minus 82. What does that give us? 127. Next would be calcium. Again, I'm going to go ahead and work through. If you're not done, pause it. So calcium has an atomic number of 20, protons 20, electrons 20. Therefore, its neutrons would be, again, subtract mass number minus protons, in this case, 19. Tantalum, I can't say that, is 73 if you're looking for it. Again, pause if needed. So that gives you 73 protons, 73 electrons, and if I have 107 neutrons, 73 protons, we're going to add the two together. That gives me 180. Okay, radium is 88. Gives me 88 protons, 88 electrons. And if the mass number is 226, so I'm going to need to take 226 minus 88, which is 130. To be sure you always check my math, don't trust me. Samarium, go ahead and get you started on that one. It is number 62. 62. Again, pause is needed. So I have 62 protons, 62 electrons, and my mass number again would be 90 plus 62, which would be 152. Uranium, that would be number 92. So 92 protons, 92 electrons, and a mass number again is protons plus neutrons. So that's going to give me what? 15, 4, 245. Americum, 95. Pause as needed. So 95 protons, 95 electrons, and mass number of 95 plus 95. So 190. And the last one is Larceum, which is, let's see, 103. 103. So again, pause as needed. So protons 103, electrons 103, and neutrons would be 262 minus 103. And again, do a quick subtraction there. Let's see, I believe 159. Yeah. Okay. Again, double check my numbers. Okay, so pretty easy there. We've done protons, neutrons, and electrons. That is a review sheet. So your next thing that you are going to work on then is your You Do page, which is page 61. Very similar. Again, pay attention to the order because they are now switched. This is atomic number, number of protons, number of neutrons, number of electrons, and mass number. Now, do pay attention to this mass number that is given. We're going to talk more about that as we back up, and we'll do page 58 and 59 because we're going to talk about isotopes. So if you ever look at the periodic table and it does not match the number of neutrons that you're going to have, that's okay, because again, we're going to talk about what's called isotopes. So you need to be sure you have page 61 completed and ready to grade.